Hi and welcome to my channel. Look, I love the UK because of the endless opportunities that this country has when it comes to career progression and just opportunities to be able to earn money, to excel and to live well. When I'm thinking about these, the NHS, which is the National Health Service, comes to mind because they have endless opportunities. And so in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a once in a lifetime opportunity that has arisen with the NHS. And the reason why this opportunity is good is not only because they are looking for candidates in order to train, but it's because they're going to pay you to train for this particular position. So this is an opportunity that you don't want to miss, whether you're already in the UK on a student visa, on a carer visa, on a dependent visa, or you don't need visa sponsorship, or you're out of the UK looking for opportunities to come to this country. This is something that you absolutely must consider, this particular opportunity, because like I say, you will be paid over £25,000 to get trained. They are offering visa sponsorship for this particular job. You don't need any prior experience. You don't need any qualifications. You don't need a degree. In fact, if you do have a degree, that's going to be an added advantage if you're able to demonstrate exactly how that adds additional value. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all of these opportunity, the requirements, what's needed, how to apply, how to make sure that you're the best candidate, and the entire shebang. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, as usual, I appreciate your time. And if you haven't joined this family, take this opportunity to hit the subscribe button below, because you want to be the first person that is notified every single day when I drop a new video on here at 10 a.m. prompt UK time. Also, if you need support to apply for any of these opportunities with the NHS, free visa sponsorship jobs in the UK, you're looking for correct progression opportunities in the UK, getting into nursing, healthcare, clinical, non-clinical jobs, moving with your family, switching from another visa to, healthcare, then I'm your girl. If you check the comment section below, you're going to see my contact details under this, my WhatsApp number, as well as my email address, so that if you need that hand holding, personalized, tailored guidance, and I can help you. Because let me tell you something, YouTube videos like this are very good for information purposes and to give you a hint on what's going on. But ultimately, you need to really take action to implement and be able to see through that sea of information to get out what is tailored to your specific circumstances. And I think that's what the challenge is when you're watching these videos. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say, Melvis, I will implement this, because you owe me that implementation, and you owe that to yourself and to your family as well, because implementation is ultimately what is going to help you to achieve that. Because getting these jobs, I can tell you, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of dedication for you to be successful. So it is not easy. I never want to sit here to make it seem easy, because it isn't, but it is worth it in the end. So what are we talking about in today's video? So they're training electricians. When I say electricians, obviously it's a unisex job. You don't need to be male or female to apply. You just need to be a human being that is enthusiastic about this particular opportunity in order for you to put your application forward. So the best thing is that the only thing you need is to have your GCSEs, which is what they're going to check. If you're somebody who didn't qualify in the UK, or you're not in the UK at the moment, then obviously it's a GCSE equivalent in whatever country it is that you are or that you've studied. If you don't know what GCSEs are, leave that in the comment section below, and I'm more than happy to provide more information about that. Because if you're applying for a job, look, it is very important that you know what the requirements are, because if you don't, it's very difficult to succeed. Also, during our live session this Thursday, we're going to focus on this opportunity to make sure that we dissect it in detail. We go through all of the nitty-gritty. What are they looking for? What is needed? How do you apply? If you want me to look at your supporting information, then make sure that you send it to me, and I'm able to go through that supporting information to make sure that it's spot on and it meets all of the requirements that they're looking for in the job. Because when an opportunity like this comes up, where you're saving thousands of pounds if you have to go and study, say, at a university, you want to make sure that you take the time to put in an amazing application in order to enhance your chances of success. So we will focus on this during our live session on Thursday this week. If you want to know more about our live session, you need to register in order for you to be able to attend, obviously, because it's only for serious people, those who are part of the top 1%. Because I know that many people are just going to watch this video and be like, hey, it's just like another YouTube video, off I go. This is not it. These are legit opportunities that you need to apply. You need to put yourself forward in order for you to succeed. So that's what we're going to look at, obviously, this Thursday, as well as answering your questions and going through other opportunities and how to apply, visa sponsorship, what's needed, all the T's and C's, and everything else that comes with it. So in terms of the mandatory requirement, this is what is needed. Obviously, in terms of the length of time, you maybe started thinking, Melvis, but how long is this going to be for? Because before I'm committing, I need to know. Because it's an apprenticeship, which is on the job training, it's going to be for 4 years. But let me tell you something. There is no problem if they're paying you 25,000 per year to learn and study, of which you're going to get a legal, legit qualification upon successful completion of the apprenticeship. So, I mean, there's nothing to lose here. I mean, even if it was 10 years for me, it's like absolutely fine. So, if you're watching this, please share it with your friends, with your loved ones, with your colleagues. Encourage them to apply, whether they are in the UK or out of the UK. You never know where your luck is going to come from. You need to put in your application. And I know some people get really obsessed with apprenticeships, and they're like, hey Melvis, is it public funds? Is it not public funds? Can I apply if I'm on visa sponsorship? Can I not? Let me tell you something. When I was on visa sponsorship in the UK, I did an apprenticeship successfully. And I'm saying this out of experience because I started my journey. If you don't know, by the way, I started as a carer and I'm now working as an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing job in the profession. So I've done 2 apprenticeships now in the UK. The first one was a master's level apprenticeship, which was in a very prestigious, London university. That was paid for by my employer, and I was paid a lot of money to do that apprenticeship, to study. I've got a degree from it. I have recently completed another apprenticeship, which I did for 3 years. I was paid a lot of money, over £50,000 per year, while I was studying for that apprenticeship. So again, these are things that I have done, many other people are doing. And if you're sat there thinking, oh, can I do this? Oh, what about this? Look, there's no time. Other people are putting themselves for these opportunities, and that's what you should do. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say, Melvis, I will implement this, because that's why I'm sharing this with you. You don't want to miss out because you don't know where your luck is going to come from. Also, if you're watching this and you're not aware, I do have a private career coaching program where I offer one-to-one tailored, individualized and personalized guidance. If you want to know more about this, just check the description box below or the about section of this channel and you'll see more information about the private coaching program. It's only for less than 1% of people here, because obviously I know that many people here are just watching the video and they're going to be like, hey Melvis, okay, this is very good. What do I do? By tomorrow you've forgotten all about it. If you're somebody who really wants to implement, then I can support you successfully to make sure that you're applying and you know exactly what is needed. Like I say, during our live session this Thursday, do make sure that you register to join that live session, because we're going to be talking more about this. If you're already a member of my private coaching program and you're watching this and you're thinking, Melvis, I think I am interested in this opportunity, then contact me now that you watched the video, now that you know about it, so that we can get started ASAP. And also make sure that you attend the session on Thursday, because like I said, we'll go through much detail about this particular opportunity. So you may be sat there thinking, Melvis, but what will I be doing exactly? So like I've said, it's an apprenticeship. So you go to school once a week, and then for the remaining 30 hours, you're going to be working, obviously work experience. So even though you're going to be paid obviously 25 grand for it, which is amazing, because if you're a carer at the moment, you're only earning £22,000, but with this opportunity, you're earning £25,000. So it is worth it. So in terms of the duties, they have listed some of the duties on there. Obviously, the list is not exhaustive because, you cannot list all the duties, on an application, but they have mentioned the main duties. So you can expect that you're going to be maintaining electrical equipment. That's what they're going to train you to do, which is a skill that the best thing about this is that once you gain this skill and gain this qualification, you can do anything. You can work anywhere. You can work as self-employed. You can work in your own company. You can start your own business. You can get a job elsewhere. You can go to the private sector. Your opportunities will be endless. That's why I love the NHS, because they're able to give you access to the training, the tools that you need. But once you've had your qualifications, the world is there to welcome you and to make sure that you are exercising the competence that you've learned. So maintaining electrical equipment. They've also mentioned about installations. I've also mentioned about maintenance. As you know, everything in every single organization works with electricity. So as an apprentice, electrical kind of apprentice, this is what you're going to be doing. So again, what do you think about this opportunity? Is it worth it? Are you going to put yourself forward? If you need support, get in contact with me. Check the comment section. You see my details there, and I'll see you in this video right here.